we would have like Glenn Gilberti songs. I would like it'd be like me. I'd walk up to Truth and BG James would be just sitting there shooting the shit, right? And I would just walk up and just start going Glenn Gilberti, and you'd start doing like the Fat Boys, right? The boom, 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 and then BG would be, and we were just remember we used to do the kind of like what do you call those flash mobs? We used to do like just rap mobs. Like we'd show up and just start rapping in front of everybody. So those were funny, man. That was some good stuff.
Man, y'all just brought some damn good memories, man.
Yeah. Oh, bro, how fun was the TNA Asylum days? Like, what a great crew that was.
Had fun.
And it was good, too, because that was like the last, like 2003, right? That was like the last age of like when we got to work in front of that good old-fashioned, old-school wrestling crowd in Nashville. You very rarely. And sometimes when you're on the road, very rarely you'll come to an old-school wrestling town that pops on the punches and stuff and everything like they used to and stuff. But like these days, it's like the reactions are way different. It's like we're in the This Is Awesome era and stuff. But like it was good. Like it was good to be able to work in front of wrestling crowds back then.
Yes, man. And eat at the White Trash Cafe.
Froggy went a court and he would ride. Remember the chick would sing Froggy was a court? Bro, if everybody listens to this, they had these old ladies would cook the food for us, a buffet. It was the best wrestling catering ever. Southern food, good old fashioned Southern cooking. They had a big spread. We said like the food was delicious, and the ladies there, they have these old ladies cooking for us, and the old lady would always sing for us when we came in. She'd go, Froggy was a courtin', he would ride. It was just sing Froggy was a courtin' there. Oh my god!
Remember that they used to give you the drinks like in little mason jars.
Yeah, little mason jars, right? It's a good old fashioned Southern restaurant,
Yes, man. Bruh, would nobody believe us? People think we're making this up, man. My manager's in here laughing his ass off, man.
Hey, remember? Hey, Ronnie.
Huh?
You remember Eddie G?
Yes, I remember Eddie G.
Yeah.
3 Live Crew with Eddie G.
Bro, remember that Jeff would convince Eddie G that he would want to that we'd go to that bar afterwards, and Double J would convince Eddie G that everybody wanted to hear him sing. Remember?
Yes.
and Eddie was terrible. And he would always go up there and he'd be singing and he'd be popping because he thought we all thought it was really good. And he had no clue that we were sending him up there because he was terrible, right? Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
give you one better than that. We were shooting a video for 3 Live Crew, man. The one song we did, Konnan, Beware.
Yeah.
Was it Beware?
Yeah.
And we did a thing, bro. We convinced Eddie G to put on a half-top shirt.
Yeah.
It was a half-top shirt, and he had a little gut. And we told him just to rub his belly in the video. Remember that?
Yeah.
Konnan couldn't stand Eddie G, man. Because I was like, get him away from me. Get him from around me.
The worst part, he got so mad. He got so mad at me that, remember, he uninvited me to his wedding?
Yes.
Oh my God. Ronnie, what was your favorite time at the Asylum? Because I know you had a lot of fun when you were working with Konnan and BG, right? But when they made you, you kind of came on the scene when TNA made you the world champion, right? I mean, was that your first big break when you won the TNA world title? Was that the first thing that the first big thing that happened to you?
Yes. The first big thing that happened after being on TV, yes.
Right.
Other than me and Road Dogg doing that right there, winning the NWA title was the first okay, oh damn, check him out type of thing, man. It was me being me maturing, man, and at that time, man, I think that helped me grow up, become more of a man, dog. I had people around me, man. I had I was messing about with Konnan and BG, man, and they was almost like my mentors, man, guiding me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? All the way down to man. Remember one time, man, but I was bro, it's certain I don't even want to talk about, man. But Konnan would guide me man, you don't sound right when you say this right here, or you don't sound right, man. You got to you got to get your man going on TV, or anytime I'm being exposed to something. K-Dog always tried to make sure I was on my game, or make sure I was boom, 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 boom. He always did that. Like I told you, man. When I left TNA, man, bro, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go, no nothing, man. And Konnan that's who took me to Mexico, dog. He was bro, like I was still learning in the game. Came from like being on work release and not even like knowing nothing about wrestling to being on TV to getting fired, man, and then becoming first black NWA champion, man, to like, and then like we was getting messed with so much, man, politics and all that stuff. Wise to where like, man, Konnan was like, dude, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna put you on some game, blah blah, man. You like my brother, we finna go over here, blah blah. And he took me, man, to Mexico, showed me how to make money, man, how to get my grind on out there, built a name for myself out there, dog. Then that's when I came back. So it's like, I would say like that time, man, was like almost like my breakout time, but also like my maturing and learning time too, dog. But I was still growing.
You guys,
Yeah, we came across as a star, so it's, you didn't really have much to learn. You know, I always thought, that was the thing. That's what I always tell people. Those TNA Asylum shows were like the best wrestling that nobody saw because we were on weekly pay-per-view.
Yes.
Remember that? And bro, like just every show, all those guys were on point with promos. The promos were great. The angles were fun. We were doing outside the box stuff. We had a lot of freedom on the air. You know, it was a good time, man.
That's what you want to say.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's like, Jesus.
Yo,
I'm like, well, we'll have a promo. Say what you want to say.
Right. Yeah. Because everybody's cutting such good promos. They're like, okay, I know what I'm going to say. You know, you just do it. It wasn't like 8 takes and scripts and everything back then. It was just different. It was good TV, man. I enjoyed it a lot, man. That was my favorite time.
I'm thinking about it, man. Like the Asylum was like the Raw days, man. It was like, even when I named the building the Asylum, man, it was like, I remember going to them and asking them, can I say like, this is a podcast. Can you cuss on here?
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but I remember asking them, is it okay if I say motherfucker? They said, if you feel like it, if you feel like you need to say motherfucker, say it. I'm like, oh, this is going to be good, man. I remember, man, it was like, we could do anything there.
Bro, New Jack went and cut a promo on them. They say, hey, go out and say whatever you want. He went out there and called Paul Heyman a cocksucker. He called Paul Heyman a cocksucker and told him about how all he used to do is drink and get drunk and do a lot of pills. He said, that was his promo. I was like, oh my God.
He did that in the promo, dog.
Oh yeah, right in the middle of the ring. Yeah,
I just wanted to say a couple cuss words. Like I didn't want to go that far.
Oh man, this is hysterical. That was good shit, man.
Have you even seen that crazy motherfucker in a long time, New Jack?
Man, I haven't seen him, man. I think I saw him one time.
Remember when we had to get away from him in Puerto Rico because he was going to get us killed?
Yes, man. He was going to get us killed.
Let me hear this story,
Rico, man.
Let me hear this story.
Oh, bro, he had like a little camera, and there was a big ass line, to get into the building, and he's just filming bitches' asses and shit and making comments, and the guys are looking at him and looking at us. We're like, bro, we're not with this guy, fuck that.
Dog, we in Puerto Rico, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the rough crowd. Yeah, but Ronnie,
yo,
you know that my hopes are for you to keep growing in this. You're already a G in it, and on the music, that's what I really want to see you do good at. Hopefully, I'll see you doing some collaborations and anything that we can do as a show. Please let us know so we can put your music on here and our listeners can listen to it, buy it, support it.
100.
Where can people find you, bro? What platforms are you on? All of that.
All platforms, man. iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play, everything. Spotify. I'm almost at 1 million views on YouTube, man. So I'm just trying to get people to. Once I get to 1 million views, I'm gonna drop my next single.
What's your YouTube channel?
Ron Killings TV. But all they got to do is put in Ron and set it off, and it's gonna come up there.
Yeah, the set it off.
You would check it out.
Repeat that again. To set off Ron what?
Ron Killings. Set it off.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Set It Off is the song in the music video, DI. It's almost at almost at 1 million views.
Good, man. Let's get it to 1 million views plus. And what's your Twitter and Instagram and all that?
Killings. Instagram is Ron Killings 1.
All right, Ronnie. Everybody check out his music. Everybody check him out in WWE, the one and only, the only one. My brother, Ron Killings, thank you for being on, keeping it 100. Boom.
Thank you, my dog. Friend Gilberty.
You can catch some extra audio from the interview with R-Truth on the Patreon site at patreon.com/Konnan. And you can also check out everything that R-Truth is up to, including his latest musical outputs, on his YouTube channel at Ron Killings TV.